So, Manzanilla Maruja from Bodega Juan Piñero in Sanlúcar de Barrameda. This is a classic, very affordable manzanilla from the Juan Piñero bodega in Sanlúcar de Barrameda. It's kind of everything you'd expect to find in a manzanilla. It's fresh, it's herbal, it's saline on the palate with a lick of green apple, and it's got a lovely long, lingering finish. Now, like lots of projects in Jerez, the story behind the winery is fascinating, and it's as fascinating as the wines. So Juan Piñero originally was a builder, and he sort of fell into the winemaking business when he bought an old bodega, originally with the idea of doing it up into flats. But thankfully for us and wine lovers all over Spain, Juan fell under the spell of the old building and had soon refurbished it as a fully functioning bodega. Now, Juan also initially operated as an almacenista, which is a Spanish word. It's part of the sort of lexicon of words down in Jerez, which means a warehouse keeper or a wholesaler who traditionally would have bought and then aged young wines before selling them on to other bodegas. Now, he gradually built up the winery. He bought the Maruja Manzanilla brand, and, important point, he began to work with Ramiro Ibáñez, who is one of the most well-known and well-respected enologists in the area. And Ramiro also has his own fascinating winemaking project called Cota 45, Cota 45. Now, with Ramiro's help, Juan waved goodbye to his life as an almacenista, and he began to make his own wines. And today, the wine we have is Manzanilla Maruja. It's made from 100% Palomino Fino grapes from the Pago del Hornillo vineyard in Sanlúcar. This is a wine that's been aged for an average of 8 to 9 years using the traditional solera and criadera system. That's the solera level of butts or barrels which sit on the floor of the winery, and then above them you've got different levels of criaderas or barrels. And this makes for a very dynamic aging system. So the way it works, new wine gets added to the level of barrels right up at the top, and the old manzanilla is extracted from the barrels on the floor. And all the barrels replenish themselves. And the process of taking out the wine ready for bottling is called the saca. Now, Maruja Manzanilla, it's golden yellow. As I said before, it's fresh, it's herbal, it's saline. It's different to Fino in that sense. It's a fresher proposition altogether. And like lots of sherries and wines which have been aged under flor, under that veil of yeast that you get down in sherry country, it's absolutely fantastic, paired with all sorts of different food, but particularly that kind of finger food you get down in Andalusia, seafood, shellfish, salted fish too, cold soups like gazpacho or garlic soup, or rice dishes too, like paella or fideuà. So there we are. Manzanilla Maruja from Dio Manzanilla Sanlúcar de Barrameda. It's available now on the Simply Spanish Wine website, and it's an absolute steal. Get yourself a bottle while stocks last. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.